I am 86 years old. I am the last man standing. My wife is gone. The friends I grew up with are gone. Even the men I hated are gone. But the hardest thing to accept isn't that they left. It's that the version of me who cared so much about being impressive, he's gone too. I'm standing at the very end of the line. I can see the curtain coming down. And before I step through it, I need to turn around and scream something to you, to those of you who are still back there in the middle of the party. You are living in a trance. You are walking through life with this arrogant certainty that you have time. You treat your days like loose change, like you have an endless supply of them in your pocket. I am here to tell you that your pockets are empty. We are all terminal. You know this in your head, but you don't believe it in your gut. If you truly felt the reality of your own expiration date, you wouldn't be living the life you are living right now. Let me tell you about a man named Jack. Back in 1968, he was the guy we all wanted to be. Sharp suit, sharp mind, sharp ambition. He was a predator in the boardroom. We were sharing a drink one night, celebrating a contract he'd just signed. He lit a cigar, looked me in the eye, and laid out his master plan. "Frank," he said, "5 more years. That's it. I grind for 5 more years. I hit the magic number. Then I'm done. Then I take Mary to Europe. Then I learn to paint. Then I start actually living." Jack had it all mapped out. He had a schedule for his happiness. 3 days later, Jack walked out of his office, clutched his chest, and was dead before he hit the concrete. Massive heart attack. He was 42. He never saw Europe. He never painted a single canvas. I stood over his grave, and I realized the real tragedy wasn't that his heart stopped. The tragedy was that Jack spent his entire existence in the waiting room. He treated the present moment like it was just a nuisance he had to get through to get to the good part. And the cruelest joke of all, I went to his office a week later to help clean up. His calendar was fully booked for the next 6 months. His inbox was overflowing with urgent problems. But guess what? The world kept spinning without him. His company replaced him in a fortnight. His clients forgot his name by Christmas. Right now I look at you and I see Jack. You are telling yourself the same lie. I'll be happy when I get the raise. I'll take the trip when the kids are grown. I'll make peace when I have more energy. Let me give you a hard truth from a man with no time left. There is no later. There is only right now. And if you are trading your now for a later that isn't guaranteed, you are making the worst investment of your life. And let's talk about your stuff. Your generation is drowning in things. You buy junk you don't need with money you don't have to impress neighbors you don't even like. Look at me. I live in one small room. I have a bed, a chair, and a photograph of my wife. I used to have the big house. I used to have the luxury cars and the garage full of toys. And I am telling you, with the absolute clarity of the end game, it is all dust. I have been to more funerals than I can count. I have never seen a moving truck following a hearse. When you die, your children are going to hire a stranger to come into your house and throw 90% of your precious treasures into a dumpster. The rest will be sold on a folding table for pennies. That is the sum total of your materialism. Future garbage. So why are you working yourself to death to buy it? Why are you missing your daughter's childhood to make payments on a car that sits in traffic? It is madness. And you won't realize it's madness until you are sitting in this chair, and by then the store is closed. Let me tell you about my greatest achievement. 1979, I was named Businessman of the Year. Black tie gala, standing ovation. I walked up to that podium and I felt like a king. I thought I had won the game. I went home that night, clutching that trophy. The house was dark. My wife Eleanor was asleep. My children were asleep. I sat at my kitchen table, alone, drinking scotch, staring at a piece of glass, and I realized the applause had faded. The people at that dinner didn't care about me. They cared about what I could do for them. And the people upstairs, the people who actually loved me, I had neglected them for months to win that paperweight. I missed my son's games to stay late at the office. I missed anniversary dinners to close mergers. And for what? That trophy is rotting in a box in a basement somewhere. I don't even know where it is. But the memory of my wife's sad eyes when I told her I couldn't make it home, that memory is right here. That stays. You think your career is your legacy. It's not. It's a transaction. You are selling the hours of your life, hours you will never get back, to build someone else's pyramid. If you drop dead today, your job opening would be posted online before your obituary. Do not worship your career. It will not love you back. It will not hold your hand when the room gets dark. So what actually matters? If the money is fake, and the career is a trap, and the stuff is garbage, what is left? I'll tell you. The only things you get to keep are the things you gave away, the love you gave, the time you gave, the connection. I sit here in this chair, and I don't replay my business victories. I replay Sunday mornings with Eleanor. I replay the sound of my daughter's laugh when she was 3. I replay the time I helped a stranger push his car out of a snowbank. That is the only real wealth. So here is my challenge to you. Here is the strategy for the rest of your life. Number 1, kill your ego. You are so terrified of looking stupid that you don't take the risk. You don't start the business. You don't ask for the date. Why? Because you are afraid of what they will think. Let me liberate you. Nobody is watching you. They are too busy worrying about themselves. You are the main character only in your own head. To everyone else, you are just background noise. Stop letting the fear of judgment paralyze you. Their judgment will rot in the ground right next to them. Number 2, practice the last time. This is a Stoic tool, and it will change everything. Every time you do something, anything, remind yourself that one day you will do it for the very last time. One day you will pick up your child for the last time. One day you will kiss your spouse for the last time. One day you will drink a cup of coffee for the last time. You don't know when that day is. It could be in 20 years. It could be today. If you live with that knowledge, you will never take a moment for granted again. You will taste the coffee. You will hold the hug a little longer. Number 3, wake up. I'm 86. My back is broken. My eyes are failing. But you have the golden ticket. You have your health. You have your youth. And you are spending it staring at a glowing screen. You are numbing yourself. Stop it. Go outside. Feel the wind. Look at the sky. Call your mother. Forgive your enemy. Not for them, but because you don't have time to carry the heavy luggage of hate anymore. We are all going to die. It is the only guarantee we have. But most people never actually live. They just exist. They stay safe. They stay comfortable. And then they expire. Don't be like Jack. Don't wait for the 5-year plan. Eat the good food. Buy the plane ticket. Say I love you first, because the clock is ticking. Can you hear it? That is the sound of your life running out. Don't let it run out empty. I'm tired now. Go live.